What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for the Twin Flame Collective uh, for for the Divine Masculines. All right, this is going to be like a Divine Masculine insight. So just going to be looking at them, not the Divine Feminines. All right. So hopefully this video doesn't turn out to be 50 minutes long, because I know we all got places to be. So this is going to be about the sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, so it's going to be about their energy, right? The Divine Masculine energy. It's going to be about their headspace, okay? It's going to be about their heart space. And it's going to be about the obstacles that are in their way, okay? So what's keeping you guys from union, what's going on with them. And then, of course, the outcome for this particular group of Divine Masculines, okay? What they're going to turn into, essentially, right? So let us get started. I'm a little bit frazzled because my schedule is really, really busy. So, apologies if this reading comes across as if I'm schizophrenic. So, because it might do that. But let's start with the energy, okay? Let's start with the Divine Masculine energy. So, dear Spirit, what can you tell me about the Divine Masculine energy at this time? What can you tell me about the Divine Masculine energy at this time? Alright guys, so first card that I got is the Six of Cups, and I think if any of you have been watching tarot readings, I think you understand what this means. As an energy, okay, it would mean about being reminiscent. So I do feel that they are reminiscent at this time. As an action card, it would have different meanings, of course, but as an energy, it would be an emotional state, so they're in a state of remembrance, right? So they're remembering you guys, thinking about you guys, memories, nostalgia, okay? Thinking of better times, that kind of energy, okay? And I have the Four of Pentacles, right? So that's like holding on to something, okay? So again, right, the Six of Cups is about remembering things, okay? Melancholy a little bit, right? Holding on to those memories. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on, almost holding on too much, right? Being a little bit greedy, okay? Like me and chocolate, okay? I don't want to let it go. But that's the kind of energy that they're in, right, so far. So they're definitely holding on to some memories, holding on to the nostalgia, holding on to the connection. It seems energetically they're very much still remembering you guys. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Four of Pentacles isn't like really greedy. I mean, it's not like too negative. It's just they could afford to let go a little bit. Probably make things easier, actually. We then have the Fool card, okay, represented here by this unhatched egg. So the Fool card as an energy would be almost a freshness coming into their life, okay? Because this is it's a weekly thing. Having it in the middle of this reading here, I usually pull 6 cards for the energy. Would indicate that, you know, middle of the week there's going to be this fresh energy coming in. Okay, that's going to basically allow them to take new leaps of faith. The Fool is always a leap of faith card. So as an energy, it's a new beginning, because as a major arcana, it's a 0. Okay, so it's like they're remembering these things, holding on to these memories, and that's what's going to help them energetically have this new beginning, right? Because the new beginning can happen because there's still something tying them to you. Do you know what I mean? And that would be those memories and those feelings that they have for you. Okay. What else can you tell me about their energy? Yeah, right. Again, you have the Star card. So this is for this collective that I'm reading for. They're very much still involved emotionally with you guys. Spiritually, there's still that connection. The Star card is about hope, looking up to the stars, okay? Stars always represent hope. You know, you can think about it like in the poorest of neighborhoods in the world, you can still see the stars, okay? And that's essentially what you need to keep in mind with your own relationship as well, is no matter what dire circumstances you guys are in, you still have the star at all times, right? Now, I know this came out under the masculine reading, but still, it applies to you guys as well. But energetically, there is still this connection to you guys, still hope, still destiny, still thinking about you. Again, there's heavy energy of thinking about you guys at this time. Melancholy, a little bit of sadness. Not depressing sadness, like eating rocky road in your underwear kind of sadness, but more about looking back on the past and wondering what if kind of sadness. It's more melancholy, to be honest. Then you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands would be an energy of things vastly picking up, okay? Things suddenly moving forward, so it's almost like they're going to be in this energy. And this is an action card, right? The only action card we have so far. So it's like the Fool is really going to start coming into play here if they have an action card, right? Because it's like they're going to stop wondering about what ifs and start making definitive choices, okay? And taking real action. And events are going to speed up. Because it's a passion, it's an action, it's a inspired. The night is always fast, but not in bed. Am I right? Ayo, all right. But yeah, it's always fast at night. Okay. All right. Let's keep getting one more card for the energy for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Then you have the Two of Pentacles, which is about union a little bit. I mean, it is two, okay? But it is about uncertainty. Kind of juggling a little bit. As an energy, I do feel, however, with all the other cards around it, it's more about the uncertainty of the relationship. Because it's coming after this Knight of Wands, so it's like coming forward, taking all these actions, making these new choices, these decisions. How are they going to do that? Will it actually matter in the end? And will it lead to some type of relationship? Okay, so overall, Divine Masculines at this time energetically, very much being reminded of you guys, thinking about you guys all the time, feeling a new beginning coming in, and then possibly being able to act on it. Okay, if they can kind of distinguish about what it is that they need to sacrifice, what they need to juggle, about the uncertainty and confusion that they might have, if they can take some actions on that, then it's gonna lead towards this Fool card. Of course, there is gonna be this new beginning. So there is this energy going on of it's like it's propelling them forward a little bit, propelling your Divine Masculines forward with this sense of belief. Okay, they have love on their mind. They've got you guys on their mind. They just want a new beginning. There's still that hope. And the events around them are really going to start picking up. The energy is going to start really setting itself on fire, getting the wheel rolling, all other sorts of cliche, overused expressions, etc., etc., okay? But there is a little bit of confusion about how to do so, okay? Because the Knight of Wands might even be a little bit, with the Two of Pentacles next to that, it might even be an energy of chaos more than being precise, okay? But that's their energy. Which is pretty good, honestly, all things considered. At least they're thinking about you guys. That might be a small thing to take away from that, but Knight of Wands is good because it does indicate actions and stuff. So as an energy, the actions are there for them, okay? So let's find out about their headspace, which is, how they're thinking about you guys, how they're thinking about the twin flame relationship at this time, okay? So, dear Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine's headspace at this time? How are they thinking about their Divine Feminine? Okay, so the first card that I got, as it falls away from me, is the Moon card. Okay, now the Moon is about secrets, illusions, not being able to tell what's real. Okay, now this makes a lot of sense to me because what this would indicate is that there is some confusion about the relationship, right? It's probably why you have the Two of Pentacles at the end energetically, right? Because I feel like there's some secrets that they're hiding, okay? Whether or not that's their feelings for you, we can determine that by the next card, but there's some things that they're hiding. They're not seeing things very clearly. Yeah, literally right after that, you have a Swords card, which is mental, okay? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, okay? This woman is trapped. All right. What is she wearing? God damn. It's like a big scarf. Whoever drew these cards is hilarious. Okay, anyway, Eight of Swords, all right? It's about feeling trapped. So they definitely feel trapped. They might even feel that you're trapped. With the Moon card, there's just illusions and stuff going on. So they definitely feel that they don't understand the twin flame connection. They don't understand the dynamic. They don't understand what's going on with them, with themselves, how they're supposed to be thinking about you at this time. There is some confusion. There also is an element where they feel that they've lied to you a little bit. Okay, I do get that sense coming through, of definitely about some lies and deceit. I think they're very aware of the deceit and the lies that they've caused you guys. Okay. You do have the Two of Wands now. That's a low-level action card, but they are thinking about, they're planning, okay? This is like a planning card, all right? This would be about deciding what to do next, okay? And up there, remember, you did have the Two of Pentacles at the end of the energy. So it's almost like energetically there was that confusion, and they're thinking now in this space where what actions can they really take? That's preparation, that's that planning, okay? So having the Knight of Wands energetically does match up with this Two of Wands, because it is essentially saying, you know, at the masculine, what can I do? How can I reverse my own mental anguish? How can I get rid of this feeling of being trapped? How can I, you know, right these wrongs? How can I expose the secrets and stuff like that? Because there's just illusions, all right? A lot of stuff they don't understand, and if they don't understand it, then God knows that you don't understand them, right? So let's keep going. Yeah, you have Three of Swords, okay, mental energy again. This is about heartbreak and pain, betrayal, all right? I don't really sense too much betrayal. I just sense that this group of Divine Masculines still has some pain in regards to this relationship. Definitely, they might have betrayed you, or they just might, they're not feeling, they're thinking about the pain that has existed within this relationship, and they don't know what to do about it. And they also definitely are thinking about you guys in this way, okay? Again, look at all these Swords cards. Holy shit. This is the Two of Swords. This is about having the blindfolds on, refusing to see the truth, okay? Lacking clarity, okay? Two swords blinding this dragon's face, along with the blindfold. So, it's kind of holy shit, I just stuttered like crazy. Oh my god. It's about these swords blocking the truth, okay? It's like a defense. You have these swords to protect anybody from taking off this blindfold, okay? Because they could take it off, but it's like they're not ready. They don't want to see reason, okay? So, overall, mentally, how they're thinking, they're trapped inside their head, don't know what to think, secrets they don't understand. They don't understand the relationship. They definitely understand that they've left you guys in a space where you don't understand things. They know what they've caused to you guys. They don't know how to justify it. They want to make some plans, but it's, again, Two of Wands is low level, so it's like they're thinking and making preparation more about daydreaming than anything else, and really not knowing the deeper truth of the relationship, and still focusing on pain, either their own pain or the pain that they've caused you guys, okay? Because it's really nice if they think, well, shit, I caused them so much pain, how can I make it up to them? But it doesn't really do any good if they're in that pity, guilt state, because then they can't actually give you guys anything. And even if they did, it wouldn't matter, because unless they can get over the fact that they've hurt you guys, then they can't actually come forward with a real offer. And then, of course, similarly, if the Divine Feminines can't forgive their Divine Masculine, then the relationship would work as well, right? So it is that mirroring. So make sure, you know, always remember that if you're watching these videos, and I'm telling you right now that the Divine Masculines are kind of, a lot of these guys I'm sensing are not sure how to forgive themselves, then you need to also forgive them, okay? Because that's energy that's going to play off of each other. This is mirroring, okay? But that's what they're thinking, all right? Let me get to how they're feeling about the relationship, all right? So how are these Divine Masculines feeling about their Divine Feminine at this time and the relationship? Okay. So you do have the King of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles is stable, independent, wealthy benefactor type of thing. It's definitely an energy of feeling very, very grounded. I think it's them. How else are they feeling about the relationship? Yeah, then you do have the Sun card. So inside their heart, they do feel that you are. Now this King of Pentacles could be you in the energy sense, but I do feel that they feel that you're grounded, and I do feel that you bring them some type of joy inside their heart. Okay, inside of your heart space for these groups of divine masculine, inside of their heart space, I mean, they do feel that you bring them a lot of joy, and it's a reliable sense of joy, right? Because the King of Pentacles is it's a reliability. So having it next to the Sun card in the heart space would almost be like interpreted as them relying on your joy. Okay. But after, you do have the Five of Cups, which is again about that loss, right? Though in this deck, this dragon is actually focusing on what he can control rather than what's actually been spilt. So again, having it underneath the Two of Wands, again in the heart space, it just feels like there is that reminiscence about that loss. Okay, they do feel that you guys make them happy, that you actually create something inside of their heart. Now they might not understand it, but you guys give them the sun energy inside of themselves. Okay, and they're never going to find that anywhere else. That's that spark. Okay, the sun, the spark, the energy, the sun, the sunlight, the day. Okay, darkest before the dawn, the sun comes up, everything's better. That's you guys. Okay, but again, inside their heart space, still reminiscing about this loss. Ruminating. I did mean to say ruminating. Fuck do I doubt myself? Ruminating, okay? We're still ruminating about this loss, because after, you do have the Six of Swords, which is about moving on. This beautiful garden, I mean, assuming it's a garden, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but this dragon is looking all sad, like somebody stole his favorite Drake CD, and he's just upset because he has to move on. So there's that element as well. The loss, okay, they're thinking about that. They might even think that you guys have moved on. Definitely they know that they need to move on, because after, they have the Death card. Oh, scary, right? The Death card is about transformation and endings and death. Essentially, the Death card is a metaphor, of course, for a literal transformation of self from one state of being into the next, where you're constantly reborn. And this happens throughout everybody's awakened state. This would indicate some type of spiritual awakening, okay? The ending stages of an old cycle where they're being forced to change. So I can tell you this, that you have changed them. That's what the Death card means in this, because the question was, how are they feeling about you? How are they thinking about this connection? You're their source of joy, the reliable source of joy. But they also still feel some loss, and they're also trying to move on. They're trying to create something, okay? And because of what Divine Feminines are going through in their own life, and the things that you guys are experiencing, you're causing a massive transformation within the Divine Masculines. If you're a Divine Feminine and you're watching this, and you are like living your best life and really focusing on yourself, the more that you do that, even if you haven't really done that to the best of your ability, the more that you do that, the more that you're going to get them into the state where they actually kind of die, right? On the inside a little bit. Where they transform, okay? Because where there's death, there's new beginnings. And it's really the only positive way you can look at any death, right? Is the start of something new. Otherwise it just sucks. So, in their heart space, they're being transformed. I feel like their feelings for you are also being transformed. A death is sun and death in one little spread. It's really crazy, okay? Constant state of joy. Having that is like constant, okay? You're constantly replenishing their soul. But they feel this loss and this disconnect, and they need to move on, or you guys are moving on, and there's just this separation, right? Six of Swords also about separation. And so death needs to happen in order for this situation to transform, okay? Because whatever cycle that you guys find yourself in at this time, in the separation cycle, you know that something has to change in order for you guys to be together. And that's why things just don't happen, tomorrow. It happens by season, okay? Because enough time needs to change for something really profound to occur within each individual's life, okay? That's why, when people say near future, don't try to think like tomorrow or 2 weeks. Try to think like, 2 months. By holidays, okay? Think about what this relationship is gonna be like by Halloween, okay? That's 2 months away. Thanksgiving, 3 months away, right? These are These are the types of things. I don't count Labor Day as a real holiday. I don't even know what the fuck Labor Day is. But they do close the banks, though, so maybe it is a real holiday. I have no idea. But let's go on to the obstacles, okay? The obstacles in the way. You could probably already guess, but we'll get some real cards for it, okay? So, dear Spirit, what obstacles are keeping these divine masculines from connecting with their divine feminines? What obstacles are in the way? Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles. As a literal definition, this would mean keep going. Determination, persistence, success is almost near. A lot of them have just given up. That's what that means. A lot of them are not willing to put in the work at this time because, again, you have all those illusions inside their heads, so they wouldn't even know what to do. If they did, it just would cause chaos and it wouldn't make any sense, okay? A lot of them aren't putting in the work. That's an obstacle, all right? They're not putting in the work to themselves, and that might be really hard for you guys to hear because you guys want your divine masculine, but there's a reason why they're not putting in the work for you on a spiritual level, and that would be to help you understand that you deserve somebody that does put in the work. And that's what's going to make them put in the work. And this, you could be doing the work every day and they still wouldn't be putting in the work. And that's the whole thing, right? Twin flame relationship is not going to be about a romantic partnership. That's not the sole purpose. The sole purpose is self-love and to help you create something for the world and to help heal the world. Okay? Because if they're not doing the work, then you deserve something. You deserve someone who does do the work. Or if you don't want somebody else in your life, then you at least deserve a life situation which reflects your deepest inner values and moral compass, okay? And ideally, the whole thing is to never settle, okay? After that, you have the Six of Pentacles. So as an obstacle, Six of Pentacles is about a gift, like inheritance, money that you didn't really earn, just like, oh my God, winning the lottery, that type of energy. A little bit kind of related to family a little bit, but I can tell you as an obstacle, there's definitely some family issues going on with a lot of divine masculines, and possibly just not having the finances to come forward, okay? What other obstacles are in the way of this divine union? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles is just like, I feel like there might be some money issues, family issues, okay? Some things in their daily life that aren't quite adding up, so it's keeping them. And then I got the Ace of Wands, but I did get it in reverse, okay? Now, even an ace in reverse isn't the worst thing, okay? It's because an ace is a new beginning. Ace of Wands would be about that passion, that new beginning, that phallic symbol about passion and sex. Reverse, though, it's more about blocks to creativity and travel, okay? Lack of commitment, right? Especially from a man. Right? And this would always kind of mean that the woman is waiting for the man, okay? So there's just delays, and ace in reverse is delays, okay? So I can tell you that whatever's going on with them, there's some family issues. They give up too easily. They don't, because again, they don't really know what they're doing properly. They're keeping you guys waiting, not making the choice. Okay, too many delays, too many things that they've let go and they haven't really they've just let things go, rather than keep on top of them. Okay. So yeah. Six of Pentacles, again, also would indicate some type of issues with regarding money, or not feeling like they have enough, lack. Okay, they might feel lack. Okay, let's get one more card. What else can you tell me about the obstacles? Dear Spirit. Yeah, and then you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? This would, again, be a test of their resources. They might not have enough money at this time. Okay? This could even be you guys, right? It's a mirroring energy. You guys could be feeling or experiencing the same kind of energy. But it's about being left out in the cold, okay? Now, there is going to be two kinds of elements for this. It's either, or even both. So it's either going to be that they left you out in the cold and they feel bad about this, okay, and this is keeping them from coming forward because that would match up with some of the heart and mind space stuff that I was reading about earlier, the guilt, okay, and then it's also going to be about just financially not having enough, feeling like they're constantly being tested, having to fucking count the, actually have a budgeting their money, right? Like, I can't get that type of bread, I gotta get the cheap bread, that type of thing, okay? That's how you know you're struggling, when you have to when you gotta worry about what kind of bread you're getting. Jesus. Alright. Anyway, so that is kind of the obstacles that are going on. Let's find out about the outcome, because that is going to also tell you guys about what actions they're going to take. So, dear Spirit, what is the outcome of this group of Divine Masculines? How are they going to turn out in the near future? Okay, so this is a great card to get started off, is the Magician. Okay, as I pulled this card, it was 555 on the screen too. Magician is new beginning 1, right? It's like this start, this birth of something. You're manifesting your desires, creating something, okay? So it's like they're going to start creating. They're going to start using the energy and their own power that's available to them and start creating something. Okay? Well, let's find out about what they're creating. Ultimately, though, because this is Twin Flame reading, it is going to be about them standing in their power in this relationship. Manifesting you guys back into their life, okay? Start taking this a little bit more seriously. We then have the Two of Cups, and I literally, what did I ask? I said, what are they going to be manifesting? Well, the Two of Cups. Partnership. That's you guys, okay? That's the couple, the divine couple, the connection, the loving relationship, the committed relationship, the offer. Two of Cups is a relationship, a real relationship, one based out of truth and honesty and love and compassion. Okay? A little bit different than what else has been going on, right? So they're going to be manifesting this relationship with you guys. They're going to be focused on their own power. Okay, you then have the Page of Swords, which is about contracts, okay? About being sharp, having some clarity. So again, I feel like this definitely has to do with clarity more than the contract aspect of it, because up in their mind space, they were very, very confused, right, at this moment in time. Well, in the future, they're going to have clarity. Page of Swords is sharp. So it'd be like, I don't know if there's ever times where, when you feel really unblocked, and there's not a lot of stuff in your life, and you just have that clearness about you, right? Like jumping into a cold ocean would make you feel like the Page of Swords a little bit. Very clear-headed, right? So what else? What else can you tell me? So yeah, again, they're manifesting this relationship. Look at this. Page of Cups, 2 pages, I think has some kind of meaning. It might be like a friendship or something. But, or I don't even, maybe it's good news. I'm going to look that up. But the Page of Cups is about a messenger of love, okay? And the messenger of love is not necessarily from them, but you're going to hear good news, okay? It does indicate good news. The Page of Wands, definitely good news. It's also... Sorry, I just have to look this up. Yeah, friendship. Page of Wands, yeah, so having 2 pages. So it's, again, they're forming this partnership, this friendship, okay? This new contract, this new beginning, this sharpness. And the Page of Cups, again, is about love news, okay, emotions picking up, slower energy, so it's like, again, that's where that near future comes in. So there's going to be this relationship, you're going to hear from them, there's going to be some communication. It might not be in a very direct way, but you're going to hear from them. They are going to communicate, they are going to give you guys their offer, their love in some way, shape, or form. You might even hear about this from someone else, okay? Someone else telling them how much they've changed or how much they feel about you. Hearing it basically from a third party, okay? And then you have the King of Cups, right? What a great way to end that. So that's about the emotionally stable man, the guy who's in touch with his emotions. So this is going to be your Divine Masculine. Doesn't have to be a guy, though. Don't have to have a dick. But it is somebody who is in touch with their emotions, knows what they want, leads with their heart, okay? Follows their heart. And has something real to offer, okay? So this is what they're going to be turning into, guys, okay? So this is very, very positive. So again, don't focus on what's going on now. If you do that, then you're always going to end up stuck, Okay, take it from somebody who is a Virgo, so always overthinks, and also grew up around incredibly negative people and still has those tendencies himself, okay? Because if I focus on some of the aspects that are in my life, even currently, I just get bogged down, okay? Like, if I focus on the fact that this printer never really works because it's a piece of shit, or the fact that this laptop isn't really a laptop, and that these cards are all hilariously drawn, and that I only have one tarot deck, it just keeps going and spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, okay, until you can find 1,000 things to complain about, things that I need or don't have, okay? And the idea there, and the reason I mention that is because, yes, it sucks right now, but you have to give yourself time. Even if you don't want to think about it like giving them time, give yourself time. That's a more powerful way of looking at it anyway. You're sick of waiting for them. Oh, don't wait on them. Give yourself time. Have compassion for yourself during this journey, because you guys are really, really important, okay? The things that you do are more important than you know. So always keep that in mind, guys, because the future is always bright, okay? The future is bright. 2020 is a year of union. Keep that in, okay? Just think about it like you're building your empire, guys. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's like it's a saying that makes sense, right? All right, guys. Anyway, I hope that this reading helped you guys understand where your divine masculines are at a little bit more. Please let me know if you guys need anything, if you guys have any questions. Always feel free to email me. My prices and stuff are always in the description box, but I'm always happy to answer, if you guys just have help or you have a question or something, please email me or comment. And obviously, of course, let me know if this reading resonated and if, you liked it or whatever. Okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am going to go dip my face in a hot bowl of water, because this is 1777. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.